Thank you for joining us once again for another episode of StarseedPsychics.com. Here on our podcast, it is subscriber only, and we are very happy to have you as a loyal subscriber. So, without further ado, here is the next episode of StarseedPsychics.com.
Back around the 1950s, a new form of soul began to reincarnate as a human, back on Earth. That being is an awakened being of light and has a higher consciousness. They walk with a higher frequency than most people. The first wave of indigo children began arriving in this time frame, and a second wave began to arrive in the 1970s. Somewhere around the year 2000, the crystal children began to arrive. These were the children of the indigo adults. We are now in the midst of the new incarnation of higher conscious beings coming to Earth. Newest incarnation is now diamond children. These new beings are called rainbow children, and they are the children of the crystal adults. Why are they called indigos, you ask? Well, aside from the fact that they are more awakened beings, they tend to carry a good bit of the color indigo in their aura field. Their eyes are large and open and draw you in. They are psychic and very in tune with nature and all energies. Indigo children grow to become indigo adults, and the term lightworker then replaces their indigo title, and this is true for all three being types. Indigo children are among the world's most misunderstood children. Human beings just cannot comprehend another human being that looks different, acts differently, thinks differently, and even feels different, in certain ways. Humans have this negative approach to those that do not fit into the normal and tend to do all they can to try and explain why the indigo child is not like them or like other children. Indigo children are here to change the world. They are human beings that have a soul that is more awakened than normal people, and so these people come with a heightened sense of awareness, psychic abilities, wisdom, and knowledge unseen for their age bracket. Are you raising a starseed? Check out our child starseed diagnosis service. Only on StarseedPsychics.com. They are diagnosed with AD and ADHD and are told they have social phobias and Asperger's syndrome, to name just a few tags people place on them. They are from a higher realm where beings radiate with light and have evolved to a higher state of existence through thousands of years of incarnations. Some call their origin the fifth dimension. So now that we know what indigo children are, let's explore why they are here. As I said before, the role of the indigo soul is to facilitate change on Earth and in humanity. Putting it bluntly, they come to destroy life as you know it. It is part of the natural evolution of humanity into a higher conscious being or an awakened being. This evolution is taking place now and cannot be stopped. Everything has to be changed, and to do that we first have to tear down or destroy what we know is our current way of existing, what is not, has not, and does not work. Before you go get all bent out of shape, let me explain what I mean. In order to build a larger, more sustainable home, you must first tear down that old home and clean up, making way for the new construction. This is what the indigo children are here to do. Tear down the old and make way for the rebuilding of the new. The crystal's job is to rebuild the new world in the wake of the indigo's work. The rainbow children will repopulate the earth, and we will have the new earth, evolution complete. So, what is it that needs tearing down and replaced? Things such as our current food system are one of the things that are very wrong and just not working. Humanity is on a path of self-destruction, and this has got to change. The genetic modification of the food, GMOs, supply is actually the total annihilation of the human race. This will be torn down and rebuilt using sustainable food practices that will guarantee no more hungry, sick, and dying people because of food. It is the indigo's job to teach that if we want to move forward, we have to first go backward where everything just made sense. Food must come from the earth, not laboratories. Another area that is being changed is how we power our world. We have got to stop pulling oil and coal from the earth and burning it and putting that into the air for all beings to breathe. Indigos will change this. The modern day, yet ancient, organized religion aspect is another area that will be replaced with truth and light. With this comes the massive awakening of the mind, and all star seeds will be part of this change, but the indigos will start this massive change. Indigo children come with a better understanding of life and how we are all interconnected and come from the same divine source. Things such as equality, love, peace, and compassion for all living things are part of this change. The indigo child will possess a greater understanding of where we come from, therefore doing away with ignorance and control-driven organized religion, completely. Indigo children will change how the world operates when it comes to monetary systems, and money will become a thing of the past, as it is nothing more than worship paper. First physical money, then all money sources will go away. They will end the reign of so-called biotech companies and pharmaceutical companies which are here to harm and not heal or make anything better. They will replace the modern-day food system and medical systems. Healing from within yourself, using plants and through universal energy will become widely the way we heal people across the planet. No more will pharmaceutical companies be allowed to prey on the weak and ignorant because systems will be created, and ideas will be installed by the crystals that the Indigo people will make way for. Indigos will tear down much of the modern-day systems we know and will make way for the new, more aligned to higher consciousness, ideas that the crystal children are coming to build. But you all have a part in the process, whether you are a starseed soul or not. Where do you fit in?
You've been listening to the podcast of StarseedPsychics.com. Thank you for being a subscriber. Without our subscribers, we couldn't keep the podcast, the website, and our business so active as we were a small in-house staff crew. If our podcast has been helping you, please think about spreading the word to your friends and your family. Because the more subscribers that we have, the more we can do on the podcast. Thank you once again.